Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jayden. Welcome to my channel, Dating Coach here. And in today's video, this video has been a long time in the making. I've been wanting to make this video for quite a minute, but I've been going out, meeting girls, getting drunk, working with clients, just partying in general. So I never really got around to making this video. But now, finally, I'm here. I'm sober, I'm relaxed, and I'm ready to make this video for you guys, okay? And so today's topic is how to not get angry when you're out cold approaching. Because it can be quite frustrating to talk to women. They cancel dates, they reschedule. One moment they feel like they want to be with you, the next moment not. You go to bars, you go to nightclubs, it's loud, it's annoying, it's just can be very difficult to deal with, especially if you're a guy who hasn't gotten laid in quite some time, you know? Maybe it's been a month or two, maybe it's been 6 months, maybe it's been a year, maybe you're a virgin and this is all like kind of overwhelming for you, or maybe you're a seasoned veteran who's been with a lot of women, but still you get angry, you get frustrated, you get emotional when women don't really follow along with what you want to do or what you're trying to suggest. And so as always, in all of my videos, I like to share stories. And there's a thing that there's a certain particular story that really helped me overcome a lot of my frustration. And so there's this guy I know, super cool guy. I think I've known him for 4 years. We're not really the best kind of friends. I run into him. He's like a street promoter. I run into him here and there. And every time we run into each other, we just hang out, you know? So we never really text, but we just run into each other on the street and I'd be like, yo, I'm going to this bar. Come join me. He's like, yeah, why not? And then we just go, we party together. Or I might show up at some random party and I see him with 2 girls and then I join him, you know? So we never plan to meet. We just bump into each other and then we hang out, okay? And this guy is super, super, super cool. He's a Latin guy. He kind of looks like, Clark Kent, you know, Superman, but the Latin version. So he's incredibly jacked. He's got mad charisma. He's funny. He's nice. He's a cool guy, okay? And so a couple of summers ago, I think this was 3 summers ago, maybe 4 summers ago, I bumped into him and we just decided to go have coffee. And I got flaked by a girl the previous night and I was pissed. So I was drinking coffee with him and I was pissed. And then I was like, do you ever get mad when a girl flakes on you? And he went, no problem. I just go meet another girl. And I wasn't really satisfied with his answer. But many years later, because I kept running into him, I kind of figured it out. I figured out why he never gets mad. And this is why I want to talk to you, what I want to talk to you about today. Because once you make this little mindset shift, which I'm going to share with you today from analyzing this guy, you're going to really go to that next level. Because most of the time, what's stopping a man from his next level of success with women is frustration. It's really frustration and self-sabotage that comes from being mad, okay? Or, let's say you're angry and you just stop talking to girls, okay? But if you're positive, if you're fun, if you're outgoing, you're gonna be more attractive, okay? They also did this study a couple years ago, I think maybe 5-6 years ago, I read it somewhere, where women would rate men's faces and they would take faces of men who were frustrated and angry, and then faces of men who were in excitement and relaxation, feeling good about themselves. And guess who got rated the highest? Obviously the guys who were really just chill and with a nice casual smile, just looked like they were enjoying themselves. And so you want to get into that space where you're actually enjoying yourself. And so what really makes you frustrated? At the core of it is only really one thing. And he really has this thing nailed down, okay? The core of it is you're giving the game everything that you got. You're giving it everything. You are putting alcohol in your body when you go on your dates, when you go to a nightclub. You are staying up super late, getting not so good sleep. You are going out every single day talking to girls. You are texting girls. You are giving women, not one woman, but in general, everything you got. And what's frustrating is that you don't have a return. You're pouring your heart and your soul and your energy and your passion, all of it. Like imagine if you took all of that energy and put it in a business. Or you put all of that energy and you put it in a career. And the worst part is, subconsciously, you know that. You know that all of this energy, you could have taken it and you could have put it somewhere else. Okay? And it frustrates you because you're like the guy at the casino. You're losing, you put in more money. You're losing, you put in more money. You're losing, you put... And this is universally frustrating. Universally frustrating, okay? Even the best athletes, like football, American football, whatever it is, who've been doing well in their career, and then all of a sudden they start doing poorly, and they put in more energy, and they do even more poorly, and they put in more energy, and they just do worse and worse and worse. Even they get frustrated, and they're getting paid millions of dollars, and they also had beautiful careers and highlights before, okay? So it's being in a slump and the frustration that comes from pouring your whole self into the endeavor. And in this case, it's women. And my friend, I'm not going to mention his name, but let's call him John. Let's call him John, okay? So my friend John, the Mexican Clark Kent, the Mexican Superman, what he got right is year after year after year, his number one priority is his health and himself. He works out 5 times a week. He's incredibly jacked. And he works out 5 times a week. And he prioritizes his workouts before women, before everything. He hydrates properly. He cooks his own food. He doesn't like to eat food outside. He cooks his own food. He hydrates properly. He puts the majority of his energy into himself. Like when he works out, he doesn't like curl 2 pounds. He curls massive weight. He's putting a lot of energy, a lot of effort, physical raw power into his workouts to grow, right? To promote growth. Then he has to rest. Then he has to recover. Then he has to cook his meals, prep his meals, eat them on a regular 3-hour interval, and like he's really immersed in the fitness lifestyle. Then after that, he's doing like promotional work, promoting for clubs and stuff. So he's also focused on making money, because if he doesn't make money from that, I always told him like, get another job, bro. But like, it is what it is. But he's doing like the street promotional stuff, and that brings in some money, I guess. So he needs that money to fuel his fitness, to fuel his health, right? Because he's eating regularly, he's buying high quality chicken breast, high quality meat. He's really pouring, like, let's say 70% of his effort into his own fitness and personal hygiene and personal, like, just how he is. But then on top of that, he talks to women every single day. Okay, he hits on women every single day. Every time I meet him, like let's say I'm walking towards a date, or I'm going to coach a client, or I'm going to go meet a friend, every single time I meet him, I literally see him approach women right in front of me. He's always approaching new women, flirting with new women, joking with new women, talking to new women. He's also on Tinder, Hinge, Bumble. He's incredibly active, but he's active in a way where the women aren't the priority. Okay? If a girl's like, do you want to hang out? And he has to work out. He's like, I'll meet you after the workout. Right? And because he pours his whole self into himself, then he's able to accept the results that he has with women. So sometimes he gets laid. Sometimes he doesn't get laid. Sometimes girls like him. Sometimes girls doesn't like him. Okay? And like I also hate this myth, like if you're like a quote unquote no homo, quote unquote like a handsome guy, that you're always like online, the incels, they always go nuts. Like, if I only look like Chad, well, he looks like Chad. And I go out with him. I've been going out with him many times over the years. And He gets rejected a lot. He also gets successes. Like, our results are like similar, not that far off. You know what I mean? And I don't fucking go to the gym either. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I think the guys who really gets it right, because even here in Spain, we have these guys, I call it the calisthenic guys. So every day they go to the beach, they go to the bars, the beach bars, and they do the calisthenics. You guys know what calisthenics is, right? They do all these crazy moves on the bars and like 100 pull-ups and like all these crazy circuits and stuff. So every day they pour in their energy into their physical appearance, like their health, like their muscles and their body, and like moving the body through different planes of motion, right? And then they eat right. And again, another thing that many of these calisthenic guys and many of these fitness guys have, the ones who do actually talk to women, is they don't drink a lot. I know like besides this guy, I know like 7 other guys, and they're really not big drinkers either. They might have like a whiskey once in a while. And they go on dates sober, and they do everything sober, and they work out, and they go to the beach, and they swim. And what I'm trying to say, in more simpler words, is you got to make yourself the number one priority. Proper hydration, proper food, physical exercise, limiting your alcohol, limiting your caffeine, just doing everything that's kind of bad for you, in either not doing it or doing it in moderation. And then really just working out a lot, eating healthy, sleeping well, and then also at the same time being active with girls at the same time. Because there's all this advice online which is focus on yourself, like go ghost for a year and the women will come. No, they won't. They won't. Even the chads that I know have to approach women, talk to women, and they got 8-pack abs and like chiseled jaw lines and anything that you like. Oh my god, this is the Chad, like he gets girls because of this. And they have to have good game, because girls be picky as fuck nowadays. Okay, so and they have to have good game, and they have to be cool and interesting and funny, and be able to understand how a woman works. Okay, understand her moods and female nature and things like that. Understand how to run a date properly. Like in my coaching, I teach my students how to run a date properly. Okay, how to approach, how to create connections, how to move it forward. Makes sense, guys? You need to know these things, okay, to have success with women. But today's video is about how to not be frustrated. And the answer is as follows. Again, I've been mentioning it again and again. You pour your whole self into yourself. And then you also meet women. So energy goes in, hydrating, sleeping, eating. And you think about these things. Okay, how much did I sleep tonight? Okay, tomorrow I want to sleep 1 hour extra. And you constantly thinking about you, how to put more into you. How can I grow my biceps? How can I, I really want to put on another 10 pounds of muscles. So it's about you. But at the same time, every single day, because again, all of these guys, they have this in common. Every single day they're talking to women, just like me. Every single day. You do approaches in the supermarket. You do approaches at the library. You do approaches on university campus, at the bars, at the clubs, whatever. And just don't do it like everybody else. Everybody other guy just gets completely fucking hammered. But no, because your fitness, your health. No. You go to the bar. You might have a sparkling water with ice and a little lemon in there. Don't even need alcohol. Then boom, you talk to some girls, you kiss some girls, you bring her back to your house. You didn't even drink. You know what I mean? And then tomorrow, what do? You go back to the calisthenics bar. You know what I'm saying? And then this will like the guys who I know, and I want to say this so clearly. Because I couldn't see it in the beginning. I could only see it with like 5, 6, 7 years, Because every 2-3 years, they got more jacked, more healthy, more happy. And it's like, so your results with women might go like this, right? But your fitness can go like this. if you stay consistent, because your fitness is about you, your health is about you, your it's about you. You is about you. Okay? And your money, you can also talk about career, right? The guys who I seen do really well for themselves long term, okay? Because there's a bunch of guys, they do drugs and crazy shit, and they might fuck a bunch of chicks short term, but then they are ruined. They're fucked up down the line. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be in that category, my friend. And so take care of yourself. Pour all your energy into you, but at the same time, talk to girls every day. And that's how you don't get angry. That's how you don't get frustrated, because your subconscious knows you're making progress long term on yourself. On yourself. And that's the real path to happiness. My friends, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, like the goddamn video, comment down below. Let me know if you learned something new. And as always, if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe. Take care.